Hey guys, I'm Dave and you're watching Down the Road We Go. This morning we're going to be in the shop again. This is one of the shop series. We're going to look at our truck, tow vehicle we use to carry Miss Madeline around. And we're going to look at a few mods we've done and how we pack up the back end. Just thought you might all be interested. So let's get to looking at the truck. Okay guys, not a lot of modifications to the engine really, besides we painted up the shroud there. We started out with an AMSOIL bypass filter. This red line goes down to the side of the engine, and on the frame is a bracket we made to mount the oil filter. It's a 1 micron oil filter, and it filters 10% every time the oil is exchanged. So every time all of the oil through the first filter is exchanged, it basically filters 10% of that. And it's really helped out on the cleanliness of the oil, keeping the oil clean, and letting you use the oil a lot longer. So the only other big major thing we did was a cold air intake system. It's helped with the mileage. You know, your mileage is going to depend on how you do it, how you drive, you know, how fast you drive or slow, and what you're towing and all that. But I think it's really helped. It does help on the EGT. It's not quite as warm as it was before, so you got some nice cold air going into that turbo, and it kind of helps. And you know, we replaced the whole thing all the way up into here. So now let's move on back to the back part of the truck, where we can see all the modifications we've done in the rear end. Okay guys, what we're looking at here is everything we've done in the back end and how we put things in place. This is the first mod we had. We put a 200-pound air compressor, 12-volt air compressor in, along with a 5-gallon tank. The tank has got a pressure sensor on it. It cuts the pump off at 170 pounds, so we've got plenty of air. We use the air to blow up tires if we need to put some air in them or whatever, and we also use it for our hitch pin, because it's got an air box on it where we can jack the trailer up and down in the front. It's pretty slick. Gives you a better ride. And then, of course, the thing came with air horns, so we mounted those up underneath the passenger side, right underneath Shirley. So sometimes if she's not quite awake, she might get woke up when we honk it. But we usually hit that thing when we're in the right lane and four-wheelers are coming on and they're not paying attention. We wake them up. Then they either hit the ditch, they get in front of us, or they get in back of us. Don't care, as long as they do, get out of the way and wake up, get away from their cell phone. And I don't know why we ran back to the back, but anyway, next we're going to show you the 30 amp generator that we had put in. And it's not bolted down or anything, but it's sitting there and it's too heavy to pick up out of there. And we use that when we go to Walmart or Flying J or wherever we're boondocking. And then we have a bucket in front of that that's got some oil and transmission oil and grease and different stuff, and jumper cables and tie downs and just miscellaneous stuff to keep in the back. Then of course we got the B&W companion hitch. We really like that. I can pull the head off and pull the head out myself, and then unbolt the other and take it out too. So it comes out and goes back in pretty easy. And then, near the back there, we've got a bucket. When we get around to the back here in a second. Okay, here we got a little bucket back there with our air hose in it and some chocks and stuff. And then of course we got our wood blocks back here. We've got an extra 20 feet of 50 amp cable there on top of our collapsible ladder, and then we have another small ladder over there, and in the back we also have I think it's a 30-foot 30 amp cable. We use that mainly for the generator when we boondock. And that's our mods in the back for right now. Of course, you're probably wondering what that thing is up against the back window, so we'll have to tell you about that in the next quick clip here, so we'll be there in a second. The last mod we've just done, we just got this done a couple days ago. You know how you're getting ready to leave early in the morning at 5:30, 6 o'clock, dark outside, and you got your headlamp on, and you got maybe the light on the truck, but you really don't want to put a lot of light in the campground by turning all your scare lights on, so when you're getting ready to go. So what we did was I came in here and installed some LED lights. I'm pretty sure you can see them. That way the whole bed is lit up and we're ready to go. And all I got to do is a little switch back here. Now I'm sure you're wondering, what is this thing up here, this big Looks like a piece of wood or something. Well, let us get set up and we'll show you. That's our best mod we've got for the truck. Okay guys, what we got here is a hard bed cover that we made for the truck. I really wanted one of those roll-up bed covers. That way you can cover this up and stop it back here. But I just couldn't see paying $1,500 or $1,700 for a bed cover. So we just got a regular bed cover, and what I did was I created this. Right now it's in the position that we put it in if we were running a generator, so that the generator could, exhaust out the back without getting it all hot underneath there. So what we do is we fold it down and screw it down, and then we can go on our trip, and it covers up the back. Things don't get as wet back here. Works real good. Let me show you how it works here. So all I want to do is fold this back down into there, and we fold this one out here. Now when we're traveling, there's some big screws we put here and on the other side, and also up underneath here in the back. But once that's tied down, we're ready to rock and roll. We can drive down the road, it doesn't move. Not as much water splashes up here in the back. It's going to get wet back there, but it's perfect. I can see over it just right to do the hookup. Never have any problems with that, and it works out pretty good. So we just thought we'd come and share our little modifications for our truck. It's a Dodge 2009 Dodge Ram 3500, of course with a Cummins 6.7. And we just wanted to share our ideas on how we set up and what we do, and hope you enjoyed it. So thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe, and on the subscribe button next to it is a little bell. You want to click on that, and that'll make sure that you get any videos that come out in the future. You'll be notified. And please leave a comment and give us a thumbs up or thumbs down, whatever you decide. That's fine with us, but leaving a comment will let us know how we're doing. So thanks guys, take care. Down the road we go.